I'm Dino Mosquera, and let's square up South Florida and Florida. Florida book ban dispute leads district to consider closing school libraries. Florida school book ban debate is intensifying after officials in Clay County discussed drastic measures to manage hundreds of books challenges under the state's library law. During last month's school board workshop, district leaders considered what they describe as nuclear options, including closing high school libraries or removing all fiction titles while books are reviewed for content. Chief Academic Officer Rodger Dailey told board members, quote, "There doesn't seem to be an effective moderate option. The options on the table are kind of nuclear options like close the library, take all the fiction books out, just leave the nonfiction, things that would, to people who aren't abreast of this, will be shocking to them," end of quote. Officials also discussed removing books before review, banning authors with multiple removed titles, and using artificial intelligence to help screen library collections. The discussion follows as Florida law, which allows any county resident to challenge books in school libraries. In Clay County, one person filed more than 400 challenges, leading to the removal of 287 books in a single school year, including The Handmaid's Tale, The Slaughterhouse-Five, and The Color Purple. Although part of the law was ruled unconstitutional by a federal judge in 2025, the ruling is under appeal and the law remains in effect. Another page on the craziness of the Trump era. I mean, these are the same people that were, complaining during the vaccine mandate during the COVID pandemic, that they should have the freedom to take the vaccine or not. Why is the government imposing on them the vaccine when this is on the good of the community? But the same people are telling us that we should go and scrutinize every book that doesn't meet their extreme ideological agenda. This is ridiculous. In an era where we have, a measles epidemic, we have people dying of diseases that were considered eradicated in this country. We are spending our money and our time in basically going through books and giving opportunities to people in the community that have nothing else to do than read books to find, who's falling in love with, if the kid has two daddies or two mommies, or, blacks are being, revisited or defended in history. This is ridiculous. I mean, this is an embarrassment for this country. We are looking like a joke to the rest of the world. It's just ridiculous.
It's an embarrassment for this state. I mean, can you imagine being so outraged in a library that you don't like certain books and then that you're just going to go do everything you possibly can to ban them? I mean, it's so ridiculous. The library is supposed to go where you learn about different ideas and different cultures and things like that. And automatically, you're starting to see, stuff going on in our state that's absolutely horrendous with this.
Yeah, but you got to remember, there's a good section of the state, the people that rule this state. This isn't an embarrassment. This is an accomplishment. This is a Republican wet dream come true. The fascists want to take everything out of schools, have a very narrow focus, because if we start to broaden our view, we start to broaden our viewpoints. Won't have any bit of that. This is disgusting. But if we're going to take out all fiction, we also have to take out the Bible, because that's about as real as a unicorn. Maybe it was real at one time, but I haven't seen any proof.
That's true. Well, there's no other queer nonprofit media platform like this in the entire world. Support our LGBTQ stories by sharing them and subscribing to Queer News Tonight.